And sodium iodide in propanone is added to an optically active sample of 2-bromobutane. So optically active means it has a chiral center, right? So the chiral center is over here. A sodium bromide precipitate is formed. All right. So in fact, this, if you look at the reaction, it's actually a nucleophilic substitution reaction, and you can see that the Br was substituted with I. All right, and the iodine or the iodide was actually the nucleophile, right? And this is actually a second order reaction, which means that this reaction is SN2, right? It's SN2. Second order is SN2. So which means you have compound like this, SN2. So I put a CH3, right? CH2, CH3, right? So the nucleophile, in this case is I minus, will be attacking this carbon that has a partial positive charge, right? This is the SN2 mechanism. Okay, so part A, a race mixture is formed. This is wrong. A race mixture is formed only if it undergoes SN1, right? Not SN2. Okay, the reaction is bimolecular. Okay, bimolecular. This is true. Bimolecular means it's an SN2 reaction. There are actually two reactants in the slow step. All right, so that's why it's called bimolecular. All right, so this actually is true. The reaction involves nucleophilic sub. Yep, I minus was the nucleophile. Substituted the Br. Okay, the Br will actually leave. Okay, that's true. A similar experiment using 1-bromobutane. Okay, if you look at this compound, this is a secondary alkyl halide. Okay, alkyl halide secondary, right? But now when I ask you to draw 1-bromobutane, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1-bromobutane, this is actually a primary alkyl halide. Okay, so a primary alkyl halide actually is if it undergoes SN2, is actually going to be a faster rate of reaction because there's less steric hindrance. Okay, this one has two. You can see there are two bulky alkyl groups. But if you look at this compound, it probably looks something like this. Right? There's a H here. There's a H here, and there's only one, two, three, four. Okay, there's only one bulky alkyl group, right? So which means the nucleophile I minus will be able to attack the carbon more easily, right? So it'll be a faster rate reaction, and you will produce a PPT in a lesser amount of time. So since secondary is after 10 minutes, this will take less than 10 minutes, right? So the answer, this is actually a correct statement, right? So which means the question is asking for which is incorrect, has to be A.